should be worried about having wrinkles on my fucking boxers?
On something that no one is going to fucking look at?
Okay, fair. But
You
like,
don't take off your
how
pants
they
in
fit
public?
in the drawer.
No. Yeah, it is the niceness for yourself of being able to look at. It's like making your bed. You make your bed so it looks nice.
I don't sleep in a made bed.
Nah.
I don't usually either, but sometimes I do, especially when I worked at Harley.
Okay,
because I do
why
exist.
would I sort something that I'm spending 98 to 99% of my time not looking at?
Yeah, but what if your girlfriend's like, "Hey, baby," and she slowly undoes your pants and drops them? The boxers are all wrinkled and shit.
They're
What the
coming
fuck
off
is that
anyway,
gonna
you
matter?
idiot! What does that have to do with anything?
I don't.
I like I fold my boxers. Okay.
I like my
you're
boxers
as soon as my pants come off, she's like,
Inspecting.
"Sorry, I gotta go."
You don't even fucking fold your boxers? Get the fuck
Is
out
that
of
a
here, God.
3-inch crease?
Interesting.
the tape
Clone
measure.
stocks.
There's like a tape measure that has
Hey,
a label
no,
on it that's
no,
called the boxer.
Here's a logical
Boxers
reason.
only.
Here's a logical reason. You fold your boxers because I like to wear certain pairs of underwear for the certain day of the week, right? When I
What
fold
the
them, I
fuck?
can see each.
No, you
shut
do
up.
not.
Shut up. Shut up. Shush. Stop talking. Let me finish. Fuck. Jesus Christ. I like to see which one I'm grabbing, and when they're just stuffed in there.
This is how I know
Nope,
it's a
not that one.
Friday.
Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one either.
Wait,
there you go,
hold
that
the
one.
fuck on. If you are wanting to know what kind of underwear that you're wanting to wear that week, why have other fucking underwear? Like, what's the
Exactly.
In case you shit
Listen,
in one, I don't
Okay,
know.
I get really so like for example, Fridays they are our shittiest days of the week because there's fights, alarms, medical
So what?
emergencies.
You just choose out the
No.
nicest pair?
Yes.
Austin, I
no,
think what your
choose
problem
out the
is-
ones that are gonna keep my balls cool and my dick cold.
Austin,
I think
why don't you just buy ones that will always do that, dude? Like, well,
Yeah, but
it'll
I
be
don't
so much
want
of
my
a
dick
liberty
and
to
balls
your
cold all
nuts
the
if you
time.
do that.
Oh, this is
Austin, I know
I
the art of manscaping is a difficult thing to master, but fuck!
like I understand the
I've
idea
been
of having
shaving
like
my
a
balls
jacket
for
for yourself.
years.
Like,
Ever since I grew, ever
you
since
shave
I
your
could grow
balls,
pubes,
like actively.
I've been shaving my balls for
What do you
years.
use to do it?
A manscape.
See, that's what
hang
I
on.
did.
I offered
Hang
to
on.
buy you Manscaped, and you told me no.
Hang on.
It's
But
weird
you don't wanna
thinking about
think
my
of-
friends buying me a fucking thing to
But
cut my
here's
ball
the
hair.
thing: I used to use a razor blade, like
Oh
the
my
shaver that
God.
you use for your
Look at
face,
Aaron.
right? But I would change it out. I'd use a clean face.
Aaron,
I
I'm
stopped
so
doing
sorry
that
you had to
because it
come in.
irritated my skin. So I
I
started
s-
using like waterproof clippers that I
Okay,
put a guard on,
Hey,
and I
Jesus
started
fucking
trimming
Christ.
instead of going to the skin.
I don't think we need this much detail on what you do to shave your balls,
on.
man.
No, this
Hang
is
on.
actually very educational.
Hang on. I would
just
like
trim
to
with
put out
scissors,
there,
dog.
I've been streaming for the past 10 minutes.
That's
Well,
okay.
now
It's
the
just
whole
us.
world knows how I shave my balls. Great.
I mean, it's a thing.
Austin, turn your fucking camera on. Show us your shaved balls.
Do not.
Do you want me to
do not,
show
do
you
not,
my
do not.
shaved butthole too?
No,
you shave your
don't.
butthole?
No.
What?
Zoe
How do you reach up in there, dude?
I
Squat.
got a haircut.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody
I
look
can
at,
tell.
Look at the haircut. Haircut.
You look
no
like
more, no. Yep.
you look like you're 40.
Oh! Got him! Excuse me.
I feel like I'm 40.
Me too.
Anyways,
Sucks.
Aaron.
But yeah,
okay.
anyway, like I was saying, and when it's really cold, I have these nice, really warm cotton underwear that
Why? Why?
You can just
Like, why?
switch them out in the seasons if it's that big of a deal, man.
Like, if it's cold out, just buy fucking cotton underwear and just deal with the heat.
If it's
This
Yeah,
is
but
warm
then I'm
out,
gonna
such a
have,
thing
like,
that I've
6
never
pairs of
even
cotton
had to
underwear
think
instead of
of
just
before.
one.
Do you think
Aaron,
like
can I have your
do you
soundtrack? I've gotten
are you
Cade pulled
actively
in
paying
Austin's.
attention to how much sweat is on your
Hold on.
nutsack at all times? Like what's
Yeah.
going on there, dude?
Okay.
Yeah,
I
sometimes
silenced
my
them. What
balls
are you
stick
asking
to the
me?
inside of my
Okay.
leg.
From the sweat.
Just like don't sway too much
Everybody's
when
balls.
we're
Get the
doing
ball
our
pocket,
talk
dude.
with the
You can
Amber
buy
Heads, just so
underwear
you
with
don't
the
in and
nut
out
pocket.
your stuff, because I don't want your audio getting
Over
lost.
here?
Yeah, don't do that. Stop it. You
Okay.
little shit.
I just think it's weird you wear underwear for a day of the week. That's just
So let me get.
Okay,
your
I
soundtrack.
will start. I will stop
Yeah,
wearing
sound
underwear.
check, check,
you
check.
don't
1,
have
2,
to.
sound
I'm
check.
just saying
All
it's strange.
You're good.
Going commando at work.
I'm gonna go
No.
commando.
Don't go commando. That's no.
You're gonna have one day where you get sprayed in the ass with OC and it just seeps through your pants and touches your taint.
Why would somebody spray me in the ass with OC?
What
never
if it
know
ends
what
up on the
happens.
floor? Or
It's-
like
it's
something?
tickling your
What
taint,
if an
dude.
inmate pantses you?
Aw, dude, then they get to see your great, cleanly shaven balls.
No,
Three,
that is okay. Listen, that is
two,
virtually impossible.
3.
I want to say it's. We got 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes.
We got 1 minute. 3.
1 minute, 60 seconds.
I'm tired. This is not how I expected this to start out, guys.
It is virtually impossible to pants me when I'm wearing my uniform because I wear a
Somebody
medium
please
long
clip
pants.
That.
They're
Can somebody
tight.
please clip that?
Okay.
It is
They're tight.
virtually
Is anyone
impossible
able
to
to
pants
clip
me.
that?
Alright.
Please, I
Okay.
want
Here's
that.
the
I
thing.
need to save
Here's
that.
the thing. I have my duty belt, and it has belt keepers that secure the
Duty.
duty belt to my actual pants.
Duty.
Nicole, you're a fucking child.
Who keep? Okay. Can we not? Thank you.
So,
I swear to God, where are you going?
3, 2, 1, go.
She's just tired of it, so she just starts counting down.
No, it's 7:30. It's time to
hello.
start.
hello everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Dungeons and Destinies. I would like to ask all of my players to say hi.
Hi.
Fuck.
We just
Okay.
talked
Hello.
about shaving balls for the past 10 minutes.
Bring that up
Don't
in
wanna
the
think about
I
it.
was gonna cut it out, but now I can't. Thank you, Cade.
I mean, you can.
I think it's hilarious if we keep it in. Alright, I have a couple disclaimers before we begin. Firstly, all the music and ambiance you're going to hear in tonight's episode is made by the wonderful Michael Gelfi. Check him out on YouTube and Spotify along with his partner Philip Melvin. That's Micheelgelfi. Check him out. Those two are great composers. They do some fantastic and pretty epic stuff. Next, all the character art you see on screen is made by the wonderful Alice, the player for Magnus. Chances are you're checking this out from either of her channels, either Twitch or YouTube, so make sure to give those a follow too because she's really hilarious and amazing at what she does. Also, all the maps and tables you see on screen are made by me using free assets such as FA Mapmaking. FA Mapmaking stands for Forgotten Adventures. They're great. They have a ton of free assets for making tabletop roleplay maps, so check them out. You can pay them money. You can buy pre-made maps. You can buy a bunch of tokens if you wanted to. You don't have to. They're free mostly. And I will say another disclaimer for tonight. I just switched over to a new software to make our maps with, so if our battle maps are kind of bad, I was gonna say a cuss word, but I'm gonna try to stop. I'm gonna try to cut down on cussing. If they're kind of bad for the next few battles we go into, that's why I'm still trying to learn this new software. So
I like that you're trying to go down on cussing, despite very much everything that we have done thus far not being family friendly in the
no,
Yeah.
it's terrible. It's not at all good. But I
Yeah,
just feel
episode
like
2.
where you had sex with a Catwoman, yeah.
Yeah, that
Ruined it
furthest
from the
thing
get-go.
from PG.
Lastly, we have a TikTok. Check out Dungeon and Destinies. That's DungeonandDestinies, and give us a follow. Now, would anyone else like to say anything before we begin tonight's episode?
I'm sick and I'm tired.
Oh my god. Shut the fuck up.
What are you sick and tired of?
All this talk about balls.
But now you can't cut it out.
I'm sick
Oh.
and tired of being sick and tired about the ball. Alright, so, welcome back to the frog boiling world of Aracretia. Last we left off, we had quite another 5-footer session. Rue had an aneurysm after attempting to recall a memory from before she had her memories locked away. Daenerys and Magnus left and got clothing, or Aether and Magnus left and got clothing after the whole aneurysm situation, because don't want that to happen. The party did discuss a little bit more about what was happening. At the very beginning of the last session, though, Bo, Lothric, and Daenerys were all still in the little purple world area, talking with the man who identifies himself as the Dark King. Afterwards, Magnus and Daenerys received Magnus's new clothing. Bo and Lothric went to the apothecary again to go retrieve some stuff, wherein she asked them a simple question: was Bo a part of this thing called the Divine Caucus? And I don't think I ever spelled that out for you guys, so let me put it in the Roll20 chat really quickly. Sorry, give me just a second. I have to fucking... There we go. So it's going to be called the Divine Caucus. Wherein Lothric was led back into the back room, presenting another soul for the frog monster that was chained to the wall. This time he's a little bit closer though, and it spoke into his mind, and the soul coin let out the sound of Abe, Abe, as the frog ate it. The woman behind Lothric was like, hey, do you know what this means? I don't think you've been really truthful to me this whole time. And she started descending some little tentacles to surround Lothric to get the truth out of him, to see if he's actually lying or a part of the weird organization they have going on. Did I miss anything?
Daenerys and I went to the Emberhide Estate.
That's right. Daenerys and Magnus traveled to the Emberhide Estate to get on with their Akala reasoning and the heist that they are doing for the Thief King, the King of Thieves, Greaves himself. Now, we return. Give me just a moment. Sorry. So you'll have to excuse me. I did reset everything on my computer, so I might not have a ton of different stuff. That might take me a second to find it, just because I haven't had the time to reset it all back up. Apparently this doesn't work anymore. No fucking clue why. Alright. So, Lothric, you are currently standing in a room with mossy cobblestone at your feet. Stone walls line the area around you, and a creature that looks to be a frog with slimy purple skin, chained to the wall, stands at your back. A bubbling cauldron of some liquid sits in front of you with a lit fire underneath it, as a woman dressed in nothing but a very thin white silk gown stands in front of you. Her curly brown hair kind of receding back a little bit as thick black tentacles with almost like octopus tentacles begin to descend from her arms and slither onto the ground as they wrap up around you. Looking around you, there's nothing else in this room, but why don't you roll a perception check for me?
Okay. Not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous.
That's okay.
I think that's a good thing. Okay, I got a 16 to start.
You got a
tonight's session
16. Upon focusing your senses and drawing your attention to everything around you, you begin to notice that the creature's sounds, the creature to your back, is creating these sounds. And you kind of like shake your head and you begin to hear it. Not just one creature, but hundreds, thousands, off in the distance. Almost like this chant, this chorus of amalgamation, like you're being surrounded by a crowd of things that can't speak, but can only utter in anger. Thousands of feet away. And yet it's overwhelming, it's drowning, and it pounds through your skull as the woman speaks. This clear knife cuts through the air, cuts through the sound, and it dies down again. As you reach her eyes with yours, tell me, Lothric, have you been truthful?
Truthful about what? I don't quite understand the question.
So you feel the tentacles around your ankles grab you just a little bit tighter. I simply wish to know if you are what I feel. You do look to align yourselves with the disbelieved gods. Right.
What do you mean by disbelieved gods? I only believe in one, and that's my god.
Okay. As you say that, you feel another tentacle begin to creep up the back of your leg and reach your lower back. You watch as she takes a step forward to you, and kind of this crooked smile reaches across her face, and she says, "And what god would that be?"
It's Amir, the god of strength.
Okay. Give me just a moment, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So she kind of smiles a little bit wider. Ymir, hated by most of the other gods. Despised by the empire under which you live. A god focused on strength, on tearing things down. She takes another step forward and she says, "What do you aim to do with the strength that Ymir gives you?"
I have to. I know what I'm gonna say. I just have to.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
My ultimate goal is to enact vengeance on all those that wrong me.
Why don't
and
you
bring
give me...
vengeance
Oh, go ahead.
to those said people.
Bring vengeance to what?
To those said people.
Why don't you give me a persuasion check with disadvantage?
Oh shit. Okay. I got a 15, but can I use my inspiration to change one of the
Uh,
rolls?
Yes, you can use your inspiration. You'll just be taking. You should have asked if you could use inspiration. Just use inspiration. Reroll one of the dice.
Okay. Okay. The highest was a 17, the lowest was a 15.
Okay, we'll take the 17. So you feel as the tentacle on your lower back begins to recede down to your thigh a little bit. She says, "Vengeance." And she kind of sweeps around you in that fluid, moving motion as she brushes her arm along your pauldron, your right shoulder pauldron. She brushes her arm as she loops around you, and you hear the of the creature behind your back, kind of like almost snapping at her, trying to get at her as she kind of brings her fingers delicately down to your lower back and comes up to your other side. She says, "Vengeance is a wonderful thing. I was wrong about you, Lothric. What about the one you brought with you? Bo, his name is. I sense..."
What about him? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You're done. No, I thought you were
No.
done. Sorry.
I sense just something inside him. A power, a hunger. And yet he says he's not a part of what we are. And as she says that, Bo, as you stand in the main lobby of the apothecary, you begin to actually roll a perception check for me with advantage, due to Fey, Fiend, or Undead.
I didn't have to ask this time.
I know.
Yay, look at that.
That's nice. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Why don't you give me a wisdom saving throw with advantage?
Oh, fuck. 13?
13. With advantage?
Yeah. Because I rolled one dice and then I rolled the other, but then the other dice knocked over the first one.
Oh, re-roll them then.
Okay, my mistake.
That's why I have to do one at a time.
Oh. That's better. 15.
15. So, you kind of... You feel this tugging in the back of your head, like your hunter sense, this sense of something's not right, something's here. And you close your eyes and you open them again as you kind of shake whatever is happening off. You look around and this room is different. You immediately understand you are under the effect of an illusion. All the plants here, once vibrant and green, are now dead, rotting. The room itself is decrepit and old, and the boards underneath you are even rotting away as bugs begin to crawl out from under your feet. You lift them and see that you are standing in a corpse. You hear a almost like the leaves of the plants around you are shaking. And all at once, you watch as one of the potted plants begins to dig itself out of the pot as the plant, fraying and breaking at its own leaves, it connects with another plant and another and another and another before they all pull themselves together in this mash of... The corpse you're standing in begins to writhe.
Oh.
And a hand grabs your thigh.
Oh.
Lothric. Uh, so she asks you, do you think we could lead him more to our cause?
That depends on what the goal of your cause is.
Well, our cause, Lothric, dear. Perhaps you're just uninitiated. Would be to take the undergods and lift them up to where they were before. Restore the natural order of things. Ymir was once hated, is hated, despised, reviled. We simply seek to take that revision, that hatred, and restore them to their positions of respect, reverence, and cast down those who've overthrown them.
What you were talking about has never made me question my faith to my God. And the thing is, I haven't been wronged by worshipping Ymir. I've been looked down upon and forced into a service that I hated. But my faith never faltered. I'm not quite sure that I agree with that plan.
So she takes a step back. Looking you in your eyes again, she says, Lothric, dear, if your faith isn't strong enough to want the god that gives you power, to want that being to be respected across everywhere, then I'm afraid your faith falters you. And you feel one of the tentacles begin to dig into your thigh. As another one races up, it begins to burrow almost into your chest. Lothric, does a 19 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. As the tentacle squeezes into the hole as it digs, you feel its talons and this thick mucus begin to pour into you. You take 20 points of damage. And as you take the damage, before you deduct it from your character sheet, you hear a very booming this rattling in your chest and brain. This almost like steps. And then you hear a voice.
I fucking called it. I knew this.
Christ.
I knew
What's
he wasn't
happening?
gonna let.
What
I
is
knew he wasn't
happening?
gonna let this
It's
happen.
probably the king!
Oh yeah.
God damn it!
Unless the demon crawled out of its pot.
That's fair. That's possible too.
Dude should have just said that his god was the fucking Dark King.
He should have just said Lolf.
He should have. He could have said Lolf.
Fucking say Lolf.
He could have said Lolf. I ain't awesome about that.
I should have talked to Austin about this. I was like, if she asks what god you worship, say Lolf. Get out of this situation. Fuck!
Just
I'm
pretend
like trying
like-
to write it down because
pretend
maybe
like-
I can have Rue visit. Not during
Oh,
this,
that
but
was
like another time.
fast.
Cole, can you type that to me, please?
Oh my fucking god, just open your ears!
Well, the accent was thick, okay?
Yeah.
With like 7 C's.
Yeah, just like the NPC. Sorry, that was unneeded.
You're a whore. Whoa.
As the voice rings through your skull, Lothric, you are left with this beaming, radiant energy, this flood that you have been in the presence of something you've been praying to your entire life. This recognition and maybe a feeling of desperation. As this begins to wear off, you realize your eyes have been closed and you open them. You are staring into the face of the frog monster. What just transpired has not happened yet. As a voice behind you says, Lothric, what are we going to do about your friend Bo? At that moment, Bo,
Was it?
this corpse is grabbing your thigh, and you watch as the head kind of looks up at you as worms begin to crawl out of the desiccated face. The eyes kind of like lolling back from the inside of the skull, and it says, "Leave me."
It says. It said
Save me.
what?
It said
Okay.
save me.
It said, "Save me."
Sorry, your mic keeps cutting out whenever you do your voices.
Why? Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Fuck. My fucking mic is being a bitch. Hang on 1 second.
Friends, I
What
need
does that
help
say?
just really, really quick, because for some reason, I've been able to recall this every other time, but not right now. What fucking city are we in?
We're in
Yawthorn.
Selene.
Yawthorn.
Yawthorn. I knew we were in
Selene.
Selene.
It's Yawthorn and Selene.
Yawthorn, okay.
Country is
thank you.
Selili, we're in Yawthorn, and
not a
specifically
country, it's a
Lothric and I
kingdom.
are in. Yeah. And specifically Lothric and I are in Gultest, which is the most outer ring of this city.
Alright. So, the corpse grabs your thigh as the head kind of looks up at you. He says, as the jaw kind of comes off, it says, "Save me."
There ain't no saving for you, friend. And I like try and rip my leg out. Like, I try to step back and rip my leg out of his
Why don't
grasp.
you roll a strength check for me? As you're doing that, the
With
other
advantage,
arm
baby, because of the boots.
with advantage, the other arm will point towards the door that Lothric and the woman went through and go, "Through there, I'm drunk."
17.
17. It still holds onto you pretty strongly.
Ah, fucking. You want me to go up there? Why do you want me? Okay, just let go if I need to save you then.
The corpse just goes limp again.
Okay.
As
Okay.
you really quick, as you like realize what's happening, the plants around you also begin to stop moving and coming together like that.
Hey. Cool. I'm gonna. Can I make a stealth check, please? I would like to just like.
Yeah, roll a stealth check. Well, you don't even need to roll a stealth check. You're just hiding because nobody else is in this room. They can't really see you.
Well,
So you're good.
My thing is that I would like to at least go closer to the sorry.
Oh yeah,
There's
yeah.
not-
To the door.
Yeah, to the door, just so I can listen in.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll a stealth check for me.
Okay. 14?
14. Okay, you get close to the door, you put your ear up to it. As that happens, Lothric, the woman stands in front of you as the frog begins to and once again this roaring sound of creatures begins to fill your ears, but this time you know what's coming and you shut it out before it overwhelms you. Sorry, it just stopped playing music and also is a bitch. Give me just a moment. Lothric, what are we going to do about your friend Bo?
I need a minute. Oh my god. My heart is like in my chest. Oh. Shoot. Shoot dang. So, I'm facing her currently, correct?
Yeah, you're looking at her.
Okay, well, the expression of concern and worry drops from my face. And she is staring at me and sees nothing but a stone cold glare.
Okay, why don't you roll a performance check?
Oh shit, my performance isn't very good. Oh wait, yeah it is. I'm dumb. Got it. 13.
13. Am I louder now?
Yes.
Like, a lot?
No,
Yes.
it's clearer.
Okay. Because I figured out what was wrong.
Oh.
I've been, like, talking really loudly this whole time. The gain on my mic was turned almost all the way down, so apologies.
Oh.
Am I still good on audio, Alice?
Let's
Yeah.
see.
Oh.
Go for it. Send me a check.
Hello, I am an American Nan.
Yeah, your peak is still good.
Alright, sick. So, what'd you get on the performance, Austin?
13.
13. You managed to keep a pretty straight face, although you do struggle to hide the worry in your eyes.
Okay. You have wronged so many people. And the question is not what we're gonna do with him, but what I'm going to do to you when you feel my vengeance. And I'm going to draw my greatsword.
Oh. Okay. Okay, sure. Give me a moment, please. I need to do something really quickly. Do 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 do.
Sorry, I'm smacking in the mic.
Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Alrighty. Really quick, before this interaction goes through, are you sure you want to do that?
I hate it when you say that shit.
Think about it this way. Think about how much damage she did to you in one hit with the 19.
Yeah, it was 20. Oh my god, I'm so conflicted. Cause like, this goes against my oath. She wrongs people, and those that wrong others.
But it's not your vengeance.
Yeah, I will take it back.
Okay. Do you understand
stupid
why
now.
your god said that?
No.
Here, let me just explain it to you here, everybody.
I feel so stupid. My cheeks are hot.
You're okay. I mean, you can try to fight her. And if Bo does come in, you have a really strong chance of winning, but one-on-one, I would advise against it. As the Dungeon Master, you're more than welcome to go ahead.
Okay, thank you for summing that up.
You're very welcome.
Okay, let me make sure I got it. Okay. Alright, I am ready to continue.
Okay, so, Bo, as you press your ear up to the door, you hear her say, "So, Lothric, what are we going to do about your friend Bo?"
I look back over at that corpse.
It's limp and dead.
It's all gross and dead like.
Yeah, it's rotten.
Okay. For now, I want to see if he can get us out of this without getting into a fight. So I
Okay.
will just continue listening, but I know the bully's heart rate is going a little quicker.
What do you want to say in return, Lothric?
What is your plan?
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you. You see, I do sense some sort of something within him. Something twisted, abnormal. But he did say that he wasn't a part of our little group. And we can't have him knowing about us, can we? I'd say he could either join or we would have to get rid of him.
You mean by killing, don't you?
Yes, well, I understand if you're too attached for it. Little could always take care of it for you.
Well, I'm not one for betraying my friends. if you understand that.
Of course I do. I would never betray little.
So it seems that we've came into an impasse.
I suppose. But if we are to not kill him, that only leaves one option. Induct him amongst our ranks into the divine caucus.
If you would take just a few moments of my time, can you please Vine cock it to me?
Sorry, could you repeat the last bit? Define what?
Could you please define this divine cocket? It was a tongue twister.
The divine caucus, Lothric.
Oh, caucus. I thought you said cocket.
It's okay.
Like, yeah.
Perhaps you don't know what we're about. Were you inducted recently?
Only thing that I've been inducted to was the army for the Empire.
Oh. I see. I was wrong then. She takes a step forward, and you watch as tentacles begin to slide out from her dress. As they slither up and wrap around your ankles, she says, "Do you know who or what I am?"
Did Lothric ever discover that?
No.
Okay, I thought we did. Well, not exactly.
Let me make some rolls really quick.
Brain no work.
Brain no work. Why can't you just be like, yes, and lie? Why do you gotta be so truthful?
So she looks at you. Well, I suppose there's no harm in telling you. After all, you won't be leaving here alive. And I need you to roll initiative, please.
Fuck! I could've. Fuck!
You were in the pocket, dude. You made it. You convinced her, and then you didn't. And I don't.
You had it. You did. You were there.
Oh, do you want me to roll it initiative as well?
You could have
Yes,
just
please.
you could have just been like, I'll kill him. I'll take him out, and then just waltz out.
I got a 16 on initiative.
All right.
Big
Let
ol'.
me. I don't know where my notebook is.
I am so dumb.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's okay.
because
Kick her
this
ass
is
then.
a split party combat, I'm gonna give you guys a choice. Either the three of you, Zoe, Aaron, and Alice can watch the combat happen, or we can have it between the three of us, Cade, Austin, and me in whispers, and the three of you can just talk for a little while.
I think it'd be more suspenseful and interesting for us as players, however this turns out, if we don't watch.
Okay.
Honestly,
Sure.
yeah. I think the only thing is we
why
wouldn't be able
don't-
to talk in character since we're split.
So we'll say that Magnus and Tanaris can.
Or hang on, idea. Could this be like conversations before?
Oh yeah, you could definitely do that. You could definitely have
Yeah, like this is Magnus and
um,
Tanaris getting ready to leave for the Ember Heights.
girl twink. Talk.
Girl twink time.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Exactly.
Let's go!
Exactly.
So we can have that happen if you guys want to.
Okay.
Yes, Austin. Do you have a question?
He's poking Cade.
No, I'm touching Cade.
He's
I'm
poking
trying to
okay.
Cade.
caress
Quit
him.
poking my chin.
So the
Quit
three of us are
poking my
going to go into this. Alice,
Ooh.
what do I do here?
Oh shit.
I
'Cause
forgot about that part.
We want this recorded, right?
Yeah.
LMAO.
Do you have OBS?
I do have OBS. Can I do? But I don't
Well, I know
have.
you do.
I.
I know
Before
you.
Oh, does Cole
guys-
have OBS and you can send me the video file?
Does
That's
it
what I was
screen
thinking.
record?
Yeah.
Before you guys badger me on why can't Lothric just lie, it is not in his character to lie.
That's
Just lie to
fair.
yourself,
True.
my guy.
Lothric has never, at least in my memory, told this big of a lie.
I don't think Lothric has ever lied.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like
I keep
the reason why
secrets, but I
Lothric,
don't lie.
I feel like the reason Lothric gets
Into
his shit
troubles
rocked so
because he
often
doesn't
is
lie.
because he's so honest.
honest to a
Very
fault,
in character.
which isn't
I
character.
mean, you were at the finish line, and then you just fucking broke your ankle, my guy.
That's fine.
Can I
That's
just
the-
follow the finish line?
That's just the frustrating
No.
part.
I
I think that's why we were
That
like,
is
"Are
okay.
you kidding me?"
Alice, I don't know how to
Fine.
record stuff.
Okay, share me your screen real quick.
Will that be on stream?
No, it won't, because our OBS, our stuff isn't recorded. Any music or anything that you're playing will pop up on stream, but I'll cut this part out anyways.
Okay.
So,
I see what I see.
do you want my files so that it kind of looks similar, or do you want me to just fix it in post?
I don't fucking know, man.
Just
I think it'd be easier if you fixed it in post.
yeah, just record that battle map bit.
Okay, but how?
Okay, so go to your scene. Not add a scene. No. In the. Okay, in the sources. Add a source.
Sources.
Just click. Just click off of
Sources.
that.
Source.
No.
Add.
Why did you drag your scenes back into your hotbar? You're gonna need those. Yeah.
Source.
So you're gonna do add window capture. Down, all the way at the bottom.
Add window capture.
You're just,
Create
okay.
new.
So it's gonna be your window. It's gonna be your roll 20 if it's up there. If it's not, it'll be your your shit.
Cade, we're still connected. I love you.
We're fucked, man.
Hang on, I have to look at mine right now. Yeah. So it should be your window capture. It should be an opera.exe Eric Creature roll 20. If not, you're gonna have to open a separate file for your roll 20. For like a separate window for your roll
Hold
20.
my hand.
Not that. We'll see what you see. We'll see what you see on Obsidian.
Aaron, Hold my hand.
It needs to be the Aerocretia.
I don't see it.
Okay.
Oh, I can poke Zoe now.
Cancel out of
What?
it. Then.
No, don't poke me.
If it's not
I haven't
popping
done
up.
anything.
Do you
No,
have
ow.
it? Okay. Do you have it on another
Shaking me.
screen? Are you at your dual screen?
Oh, I have it on this one, on the Discord screen.
Okay. Well, get it to its own screen.
What are you seeing? Oh, you see this, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Get this to its own screen.
Give that to its own screen. And then you can
Okay.
do your specific windows, go back, press cancel.
Cancel.
Trash.
Where did
Go to
Kate
your
go?
add new, and then instead of that, we'll do no, go back. Oh, there it is.
Aerocretia Roll 20 Opera.
Yes. Now open it.
Okay.
Now fit
I've
it
done
to your
so.
screen. Drag the bottom arrow, but don't all the way. Now hold your bottom corner. Hang on. Hold your bottom corner. Press Alt. It doesn't matter which one. Press Alt.
Alt.
And now click and drag
I
it.
pressed Alt.
Why is it not doing it for you? Are you holding Alt while you're doing it?
No,
You hold Alt while you.
I'm
while you do
pressing
it.
Alt.
No.
Oh, you didn't tell me to hold it. You just said press it.
Well, let go of that. Now press.
Click it. Hold Alt. I think you're lying to me.
I'm not. I promise you. I'm not. Because that's how. It's left Alt to move to. Why is it not doing that? Okay, well then in that case, just yeah, don't do that. Maybe try Shift Alt.
Function
Shift
Alt, Shift Alt.
There you
There
go.
we go.
And then cut it into your that. There you go. And then try to get it where you don't have our names up there. And then just
It's
center
so
it.
small though.
Yeah, it's just have it as big as you can get it, and then I'll cut it later on.
Oh Christ.
Yeah, this is what I get to deal with every time you change maps.
This looks like garbage.
Yeah, it kind of does.
I can't not have the names in here.
You can turn them off completely, or you can minimize your thing enough to where scroll out so that the names aren't on the map. I'm trying my best, dude.
Oh, for fuck's sake. It's only Tenaris' fucking name.
Tenaris, the
Aaron, what'd
problem
you do?
child.
Is that new though?
No.
No,
No.
never.
No, it's not.
Oh my god. There.
Good enough.
As good as it's gonna fucking get.
And then stretch it to fit your
Okay.
the rest of your thing, and then click off of it
What do you mean stretch it? Is it not stretched to fit already?
on the top. There you go.
Okay.
Is
Okay.
that your whole map in
Yes.
Okay.
That's all of what I can fit here.
so
like that.
zoom you're gonna have to zoom out then. In roll 20.
There.
Now you cut to fit it. Like you did earlier.
Oh my
so that...
fucking god.
Dude, this is
Why? Why is this? Okay. Fine. Fine.
so that
I
because
can't.
whenever
how do I select it? How do I select it again?
Double-
Oh, I'm fucking stupid.
double
That's
click
how.
it. In
Fucking fuck you, Austin.
What do you mean, fuck me?
Make me go through all this shit.
Hey, I got something that'll make you feel better. One of my
Don't think I will.
supervisors at work, I'm giving him like an
There.
update, because he
Perfect.
watches our streams. He told me to roll for dick size to try to intimidate.
Oh my god. Well, okay. Now, to let you know, when you're recording this, you can't zoom in. You have to play it like that, or else it'll fuck up your
That's
recording.
fine.
Okay. And then just
Okay, hang on.
Record.
Okay, I'm gonna stop doing this.
Oh,
I'm going to.
turn off your desktop audio as well, so it doesn't record your
Okay,
music and stuff.
but I want it to record the music. Will it record my voice?
If you talk, does it pick up your voice or does it pick up your music?
No, it just says nothing.
Okay, good. So that's what you want, unless you want it to pick up your voice.
Why wouldn't I want it to pick up my voice?
Okay, so go into your sources, stream it again.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Go back.
Why
into your
would I
sources.
want it to not do that? I wanted to be able to hear me and the other two, right?
While you're in Whispers? Yeah. Okay. So do it. Add a another source.
Add source. This is stupid. This is stupid. Audio input capture?
It's not showing. There you go. And then do your ... on your audio input. And make sure that's like
Yep.
your Discord and everything. Oh, and turn your peak to like where it's at 20. And then see if it goes up to 20.
Okay,
go.
we're good there.
And then do the same with another one with your
Audio input?
yeah, so it catches your Discord. So like I can see on the desktop audio I can see myself talking.
But I don't have it doesn't, it just gives me device.
Do your ... on your desktop audio.
What the fuck does that mean? ...
I can't see when you click on that, so I can't tell you.
It says lock volume, unhide all, hide, rename, vertical layout, filters, properties, advanced audio properties.
I'm gonna use this time to use the bathroom. I'm gonna go
Go
barf
ahead.
in the toilet.
So you're gonna do
boy.
properties.
Properties.
You're gonna go to your devices. And then
Devices.
you're gonna do let's see. You're gonna click Discord.
Headset, earphone. Discord isn't here.
Great. Wonderful. That's awesome.
Talk really quick.
So
So it's coming through. It is coming through.
Okay,
on
that's-
desktop audio.
That's all that matters. As long as it's getting recorded,
Okay.
that's okay. Because you're gonna want your music, because whenever you go into Whispers and everything, it should record it from there as well.
Okay. So I just recorded a 5-second bit. How do I open the fucking thing to watch it?
It'll show
It'll
up
be in your videos file.
Videos. This one.
OBS Crash
Always.
Course.
Okay, I'm getting you in. Let me. Beep boop boop beep boop beep beep beep. Beep boop beep beep. Noise, noise, noise. Okay. Yes. It picks me up. Nobody told me that my mic peaks that much.
It doesn't.
Sounds like it does. Beep 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 beep. Maybe it's just my voice. Okay. I figured it out.
Okay,
Well done.
so now you can go to Whispers and we can, I guess, roleplay us getting ready.
Kate, our break is over.
Not gonna be able to fucking talk
Fuck.
to
Toodles.
Tanaris' mom, but
Yeah, sucks, but that's
L.
fine.
it's okay.
L, right? Yeah, girls in twink talk. Love girls in twink talk.
time. Let's go. All right, so Magnus
Sort the
has
house.
probably gotten back. Yeah, gotten back. Got his fucking clothes. I don't know. What is I'm assuming Daenerys and Rue are still like in the
We're in
spare?
the room where I remember us last leaving off. All of us were in the room.
So, really quickly, you're gonna have to see all of the combat, because I can't get just a few of you to be watching one map at a time
Do you mean
What do you
like
mean?
an Aircracia?
on Roll 20, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I just won't look.
That's fine. We're just not watching. We're just in
Yeah.
Discord, I thought.
My tab's not even.
Okay, bye!
Okay,
Bye,
bye. We
bye.
love you. Have fun.
Smooches.
Cool. So yeah, probably.
Yeah. Rue and I are still in the room together, I assume. I don't know.
Yeah, Rue's kind of like she sat up now. I'm like sitting on the edge of the bed,
Mhm.
just kind of like going over my thoughts because I'm like I know something's wrong.
Oh, and then we did the fucking finger thing, right?
Mhm.
You did with the finger,
Yes!
and then it was numb,
Yes,
Yes,
and it's numb.
yes.
So have had that.
and then
And then we sporadically got ready because we had to end the session.
yeah, we had to speed. So I guess we'll just start off with that then.
Of getting ready.
Yeah. So we're, Magnus has his new pretty clothes. I'm assuming that Daenerys is going through her, wardrobe and
Yeah.
picking out.
She's
Daenerys,
going through hers and her mother's stuff
Oh,
to
yeah.
find like the fanciest clothes she can find.
describe to us like what kind of clothes does Daenerys have?
Yes.
What kind of clothes? We're playing dress up with the birdie right now. What kind of clothes?
Well, she has her normal garments that she normally wears, and she doesn't normally deviate from that
Mm-hmm.
because her robe is like an integral piece of her clothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she has her sacred bandages, and she doesn't really take those off, but they do vary in color.
Mm-hmm.
And so during royal events, she'll take off the sacred bindings and wear like red or like goldish ones. It's like a shiny yellow.
Ooh. Okay.
Don't you still have the dress from when we met Oslo that was like black and glittery
Yeah.
or something?
Yeah.
Would she be wearing
still has
that,
that.
or would she be like what kind of dress is she? What dresses are we picking up? I feel like this is Magnus sitting on the bed of like, so which one are we matching? What's going on? How are we gonna do this?
I have a Pinterest idea.
Oh, do share.
Hell yeah!
Do share.
Please.
Always do.
But so, what is Rue doing during all of this? Well, like Magnus and Daenerys are picking out their stuff.
She's just kind of sitting, like, observing, because fancy clothes, like, other than the fucking dinner with the king, not her forte. She has never. So she's kind of just, like, observing, mostly. She's, like,
Right.
looking at all the pretty clothes, and she's like, oh, they're so nice.
They're so nice. I don't.
They're
They're
so
so
nice.
pretty.
They're so
Um,
pretty.
She does have like her family emblem, but with her family emblem, she kind of has like decorative jewelry that goes across like her chest and stuff that she can wear with her dress.
That sounds so fucking pretty.
I don't think I've like actually made this a thing in the game, but this is what I imagine.
Of like, oh, did you send it to us on Pinterest?
I'm just sending it to you on Discord.
Yes, please.
On Discord, yay!
Yippee. Oh my god! Oh, that's so pretty. What?
Isn't it gorgeous?
We're
God
hang on.
damn it, I
We're
wish
gonna-
that were me.
I just realized that they were still having the thing up. where is my stuff at all?
Son of a bitch.
Oh, that's
so pretty.
so gorgeous. Is this something that she wears? So for audience members, it's a very beautiful, like, choker-esque armory necklace that has these very pretty, dangly, chains on it that look like they're adorned with small crested diamonds. It's very elegant and, like, leafy almost like a metal lace, if that makes any sense, that spans from the shoulders to the neck up. But so, is this something that Daenerys wears often, or just like fancy occasions?
Periodically.
Okay.
I feel like I don't describe her changing outfits, but that is something she'd wear on occasion.
Oh, I'm surprised that we haven't gotten robbed as much as we should have then.
Oh yeah, but she wears her cloak all the time, which can probably cover it.
Which would probably cover it. Yeah, I would see that. It'd be like peeking out every now and again.
She'd wear probably like some like black leather gloves.
Ooh, very fancy.
Oh.
Very pretty.
Oh, I love
And
that.
there's one thing in particular that I really am excited to describe. It's the claw jewelry. Like, you know Shen from Kung Fu Panda?
Yeah? Dude!
Yes!
That's so sick. So we're
Well-
looking at like a nice selection of jewelry and everything, and like
Yeah.
vibrant hand wraps, her cloak and everything, her house sigil.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love the picture. We love.
Yeah, no, that's good.
So,
That's fucking
when
good.
she's walking around with that kind of jewelry, you just hear like ta-ting, 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 ta-ting.
Oh, we love the brain itches. We stand.
Daenerys win. Common Daenerys W.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think. Is Daenerys doing any like makeup or anything, or like are you preening, or are you like? What is the ritual? What's the idea of the before we get ready? Like putting out the clothes, picking out what to wear. What else are we doing?
She'll probably like style her head feathers. I don't know.
Style,
How do you
like
do that?
preen her feathers to like be slicked back more, or
It's
like,
more
more
like
neat?
like standing up,
okay.
kind of like if you imagine like an Aztecian like mask, that's kind of what she's going
Oh.
for.
Dude, so sick.
And then,
Well, moving past that. Moving
I
past
assume that she
that,
has like a masquerade kind of
like
mask.
like the makeup, or like is it an actual mask?
Like it's an actual mask, but it's like armor.
Oh, sick.
I don't know.
I think
I
that's
don't
cool.
actually have these items in my inventory, so I don't know
No,
if this is canon. This is
I feel
what I
like-
imagine.
If not, Magnus has his costume kit. I feel like Magnus would definitely be like helping you out with this. Speaking of, I know that Cole described it as like a very nice, elegant piece. I like to imagine that this is the skeleton shirt with the gold stuff
Ooh. Yeah. Dude,
that we talked about
sick.
for Akala stuff. I feel like this is that.
Yes.
So it's very much
Agreed.
like maybe like a really deep, almost black, like a shifting fabric of midnight blue and black. Maybe like itty bitty teeny hints of like reddish purples in there, just because shifting fabric works really, really cool like that.
Right.
And then has the golden skeleton spine going down the back and like kind of not really tracing completely around his torso with the ribs, but like just enough where it like peaks the front. I feel like it would have Are you good, Zoe? You judging?
Nope.
What the fuck?
In the good way.
Okay.
Always simping.
It would
I'm
have.
stepping over everyone right now. I'm like,
Zoe's like, oh my god, everybody's so hot.
fuck.
Definitely has like the chain that connects the collars. The fold over. What is that called? A collar?
Yeah.
Like has clasps on the collar, and then a chain that connects that. And I feel like he would have his flame pin on one side, and then his flower on the other, like on the. I want to say they're called lapels, but I don't think that's what it's called.
I think that's the right word. It's like I know what you're thinking of.
Yeah, or like they would be.
I think it's a lapel.
Yeah, never mind. They wouldn't be on either side. They would be on the same side. Kind of like how like royals wear their insignias or whatever. He's definitely got like this very. I'll have to send it to you. It popped up on my Pinterest for a split second, and I'll have to see if I can't find it. But it's almost like a long vest, I think, that goes over that. This, but like less.
Are you sending it via
I'm sending it via Pinterest.
Pinterest? Okay, hold on. I gotta open that shit up. Man, every time I open Pinterest, I get so distracted because there's so many things. My Pinterest is a beautiful place right now.
Same. It always is.
Oh no, I just lost it. Oh well,
I
but
didn't
it's
get
like it's like a very nice long coat, almost very regal. You know what? It's probably actually in Magnus's mix. Doo-doo. Magnus mix. But he's probably also traded out his rings for some of his more gaudier ones, and then his normal body chain, I feel like he's swapped out for a different one as well to be a more gold.
Okay.
That's cool.
So, like, all of
Hell
this
yeah.
is laying out in a pile, not even like
Yeah.
nicely. Like the new shirt is laid out nicely because like the girl in the thingy fucking made it really nice for him. So he's like with care, like spread it out on the bed, and he's probably got like his undershirt on with his pants, with his fancy boy pants, and is
fancy boy pants.
and is doing his makeup. Like he's like
God, he's such a twink. I
in the
forget
corner,
it
like
sometimes,
oh
but,
yeah,
like,
no,
fuck.
he's a fucking twink. You forget this. I found it.
I do.
Just
I
this.
very much do. Oh, did you get it? Okay.
I finally found it. So it's
I'm
this
just gonna close roll 20 because I don't think we'll need it.
with like this pattern on the back of it.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Ooh, that's beautiful.
And then the front and back of it is this.
The first one is
Minus-
giving Jedi.
Minus the first one's giving Jedi Magnus.
Yeah.
Fucking let's go.
Let's
But
go.
minus the really tall like feathery shoulders.
mm-hmm.
That. So it's like a black a black vest-ish jacket with golden details of like feathers, plants, and like trees almost, and then it goes up into that phoenix, but behind the phoenix there's like a sun almost.
Ooh, okay. I like that.
But yeah, homeboy's like doing gold eyeliner under his eyes and like trying to match out his freckles. Not like enhancing them, but like it's almost around the same color as. So just prettying himself up.
Okay. Slay. Pretty boy slay.
Pretty boy slay.
Pretty boy slay!
Slay.
Huh.
But yeah. Definitely feel like just doing his makeup. And while he's doing his makeup, he'd be like, "Hey, Ten, so what are we talking about with the Ember Hides? Just run it through one more time, have it fresh in our minds so that we, you know, don't fuck this up royally."
Plus, you have things to discuss as far as the Akala, correct?
Well, yeah. That's our main goal. And then we have the side thing, which I don't know if one of us wants to sneak around or try to. I know that I have Bo's chestplate and everything, but I don't know if that's the way that we want to go, since this is technically a delegation meeting. Or not a delegation meeting, get you on our side meeting.
Correct.
I'm not sure if the king would appreciate us sneaking around on
No.
his behalf.
But we do have to get this information one way or another.
I think the information will be easy enough to gather.
We hope. I mean, I have a few spells that I could use. I could always use magma and then see if I can't fasten the armor. Although I don't think magma could use
Well,
Bo's armor.
let me say this much. There is magical bindings in the royal area. Aristocratic area, I should say.
Will we be able to do spells at all? Do you know?
Not sure. Would have to ask my mother.
I could send you in with a couple, all three, I don't know, of the cats that I have acquired.
Ah, yes. Let's stroll into a meeting with a trail of cats behind us. And a fox.
Is that
I mean,
not
No,
what are we
socially
doing?
acceptable?
Are we
It's
going
not-
to gift the cats?
Well, I don't know.
we
They
brought
can
you gift
definitely go in and
felines. Are they
Hey.
gonna be okay
And then-
if they
mean-
go in?
I can't. I would think so.
I suppose they used to gift us, like, farm animals? Back in Arabia? But nothing like a feline.
So would it be the cats themselves going in, or would we like do the tuna thing and just the can?
I could give you guys the tuna can.
Honestly, I don't know how much I'm on board with this plan. Just because I don't want to end up something happening to it, or the Ember Hides getting their hands on the can and you losing your cats.
That wouldn't be great, would it?
I think having the actual cats
Outside of sneaking around,
physical.
I'm not really sure what we want to discuss. Neither of us have been clear about our intentions.
I just want to get the Ember Hides on our side with this whole thing, I guess. We
Right.
could bring up
But
the actual
how do you intend to
attacks.
do this?
Well, I have a few ideas. Let me go to my fucking things. We can pop up, or we can bring up the problems that have been popping up in Literal. Be like, hey, have you heard of this? This is something that's becoming an issue. If you don't know about it, like, inform them. Be like, this is what we've run into. This is what we fought. This is, how they're spreading, or like how we've seen them turn people into these creatures. And but if they're working with, did we already establish that the syndicate is working with the I don't even know what to call them. Like the monsters, the things.
Regardless, what we know about Syndicate is that they are sort of a terrorist group.
I guess.
They go around destroying property and
and
kidnapping people.
they've been a large problem in Nauadu, if I remember correctly. And they
But
did
we
attack
haven't
the
gotten
king's caravan.
refined evidence, which is
Well, we
might-
did find the sword of one. Like that
Right.
it was a syndicate blade that the lady in Nauadu did confirm that, and then she just fucking took it, which kind of sucks. I thought it was a cool sword, but
it would have been nice to take that to this meeting.
it would have been very nice, which is unfortunate why we don't have it. But,
Do we have anything else from that fight?
no. Nothing.
Shit.
Tenaris.
Sorry. Excuse my Elvish.
No, you're just...
That-
We're rubbing
that
off
was
on
not-
you, and it was not expected.
For the record,
For the record.
not Elvish.
Get it? Because Elvish is like French.
Ah,
What the fuck is French?
what is a what is a French?
What is a
What is a
French?
French? What is a French?
Français? Baguette?
Stop it! Oh my god! But we can do that, and then I was thinking we could push the slave trade, since that's their main dealage. That's their main source of income, I think.
That is the main source of profit from the sources we've heard.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, could use that to our advantage and tell them that if this keeps spreading, since the cobalt population almost got cut in half, nearly, that this could be a big problem for their profits. If they're not already experiencing it, and then if they are experiencing it, we could allocate that it'll only get worse.
If their trade works outside of Syndicate, then Syndicate would be a target for them, seeing that they go around killing valuable targets of theirs.
Mm-hmm. See, but that poses the question, why would the Emberhides be working with the Syndicate?
For money.
Well, of course, but what is the point of working with the Syndicate if they're going around killing your profits? Or working with something that could potentially wipe it out?
Well, I think about who was working with the individuals that kidnapped Rue.
We
It could
don't-
have possibly been Syndicate involvement.
Well, it could have also just been
Oh.
Emberhide stuff, because the Emberhides are one of the main dealers. I hate saying dealers. That's
Well, our last resort is the fact that you are royalty above them, as am I. Our royal houses are more powerful than theirs.
True, but you don't really hold much sway in the Satums, unfortunately, Tim. Yes,
No,
you-
not in the mainlands.
Yes, you hold sway in Arathia, but not necessarily here. If it comes to that, and I'm gonna have my rapier on me, and if they recognize it, then yeah, I'm ignoring it as best I can. I'm ignoring it as best I can, but if
You're
they
doing
do
great.
recognize my rapier, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, and then I will use it to my advantage, but I would like to keep that as a trump card as our last resort. And even then, I don't know how
What-
much sway it would have, and it could possibly even just get me killed.
I
My-
do want to mention, would they possibly just get in contact with your family if they recognize it?
Well, my biggest worry with this is that they'll capture you and
Well-
myself and use this as leverage to get profit.
Well, for one, you and I are working under the king of Lineral, so that would be a complete call out for war.
That would be a very
So,
terrible decision.
yeah, on their part.
Yes.
Also, if they tried to contact my family, again, I am employed under the king of Le Fleur right now. So, they can't really do much against that. However, any noble house can call for my, what is it? What was it? How did you say it? The employment, since we're like half matrons or whatever, but fingers crossed that won't come to it. And if it does, I don't know.
I guess it's just one of those let's hope it doesn't happen things.
I mean, if it does, I could always just be a fucking
I don't know.
raging cunt.
I worry about the outcome of this meeting because, for many reasons, of course.
Obviously, we need them on our side. We need to find proof
But
they're working with the Senate.
these are not people that we want to be associated with, Magnus.
No, not by any means.
If my house finds out that we are ambassadored with slave traders, I will be excommunicated from my family.
Which is why.
That's serious.
Yeah. Which is why we don't want to make any kind of actual deals with them. I don't want to make any kind of trade. I could make some kind of trade. I'm sure the king. I know the king has been hauling around gold to try to like butter up the table members, and hopefully that'll get to them because I personally right now am fucking broke. But
Well, as far as money-wise, we could definitely send delegations to the house, but it's not like our small amounts of money would matter in their eyes anyway.
no, which is unfortunate. I have a few things that I have planned that we could do. For just getting them on our side for the Akala. Scaring them with the information is hopefully my first go-to. Just giving them all the information outright and hoping that they see reason. If they are working with the syndicate, then we'll know and they'll go against said reason.
Well, the biggest reason I want to meet with them is, well, a lot personal reasons, but I should disclose them before we go. I would like to see if they have any research or papers or anything about Spectre Isle prior to it becoming Spectre Isle. I'd like to know if they have had any foreign relations with Arathia, or if they have seen other races of Aarakocra.
Okay.
That's valuable information for my empire. Well, not empire, my kingdom.
Right. But what are you willing to do to get this information?
Arathia has subsets of research that aren't known to the mainland. Possible that I could do a trade?
Of knowledge? That could work.
Yes.
If they go for it.
But I doubt they'll want monetary value.
True. Now we just have to figure out how we see if they're actually working with the Syndicate or not. Like I said, I have a spell that I can try to use, but I'm not sure if it'll work since you said that magic might not work in the inner sanctum of the city.
I think my first course of action is going to be commune with nature.
To like,
That way we can get some kind of reconnaissance. Is that the right word? to
I don't know if it would be reconnaissance. Maybe it would be, actually, now that we're talking about it. It could be reconnaissance, it could not be. Anyways, the speak with plant thing.
yes.
And that'll give us that information if any like strangers have been in and out.
Well, it's technically gives me knowledge of the land around us within 3 miles. Or if we're 3 miles away, perhaps I could see if there are tunnels of sorts. I don't know.
Actually,
That could help us also get information for the king.
Sure.
See if there's an underground entrance.
that's actually really
We could also
smart.
find if there's syndicate involvement by
Via tunnels.
just the... Exactly.
And it goes
Oh.
3 miles up and down, right? It's like a big dome sphere thing,
Oh.
or
Mm,
you
sorry,
don't know.
I'm reading this spell.
No, you're good.
I have seen my mother use this spell before, but it's been a long time since I've attempted it. Of course, I've mastered it to the point that I can use it at will, but I have not used it since being a child.
Well, I guess prepare for that. Are we going to try to use it like in the estate or on the outskirts?
Not sure.
Because if magic can't penetrate around that third wall, or I guess technically it would be second wall. Anyways,
It is druidic magic, therefore it interacts with nature and the energy within it.
true. And it is druidic magic, which means you could get fucking killed for it.
Oh, the mainland is an interesting place.
That's
I'm starting not to quite like it either. Not as much as, say, Cobalt. Cobalt was nice.
Cobalt was
Cobalt had its issues too.
Cobalt was fine because it was under King Oslo's rule.
Mm.
I miss my homeland, is all I can say.
I wish I could miss mine.
us. I can't take more than one. I'm already gonna have to, like, emotion it up when Lothric inevitably dies in this battle. Like, what am I gonna do if, like, you decide to go and Bo decides to go?
Damn, all
Well, if they
original
both
members
go-
fucking gone, and then it's
I
just you and
know!
Mag. Damn, that would suck.
Please don't leave.
Well, depending on what happens, perhaps you two can visit with me.
That's always true.
Do you think they'd let us in?
Well, if they're with me, of course.
Isn't it mostly like air travel, though?
It can be. There are areas that are more walkable than others.
How would we get there?
Oh, there's airships.
She came down on an airship the first time we saw her. It was fucking magical.
That's so cool.
Like, from the sky, a giant ass ship came down, and I'm staring up at this fucking thing, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, wait, Rona's tits!
Who's this Jesus guy we keep talking about?
Jesus!
Freudian slip.
Freudian slip. I can't continue. Shit! Fiona's tits, and she
Jesus.
fucking comes off
Fiona's
the edge,
tits.
off the fucking edge, down, is floating there, eye contact with me, zooms forward, and is like, oh my god, I've never seen a genasi of your kind before, and I'm like, cool, great
That's
to meet
how
you.
you met the party?
Oh,
I met the party from being shoved out behind boxes, and you came down on an airship?
well, if we had met you in a different time, I assume it would have been more illustrious.
Oh, I'm sure it would have been fucking magical.
You are. I mean,
You know,
Goodness.
chosen.
what we saw in. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful.
Well, I mean, yeah, what we saw in fucking, the laboratory...
In the Mimdelf.
In the Mimdelf, yes, thank you. I completely forgot what the fuck it was called. Haha, forgot the memory spell. Anyways, I mean, all of that was a lot. Like a lot.
If only time travel was viable.
Hey. There's that guy that in, where was it called? You fucking, what is it called?
You're not thinking of the dude who
I'm thinking of the
fucking
dude that
into
teleported.
the ocean and died.
Listen, we don't know that he teleported into the ocean and died.
That's
We just
true.
know that he was teleporting.
We don't know.
Hey, if a man
That's-
can teleport from Yolheim, I think I remember it being from Yolheim, the crazy ass fucking wizard. If a man can teleport from Yolheim, first of all, that wild to think about. I'm sure we could
Well,
figure
if
out
a,
time travel or whatever.
if a man can teleport, I would be concerned because that is something that we discovered.
Well, with teleportation circles, but those are rare and hard to do, and it takes a shitload of magic, not to mention.
Very true. Nothing like, say, Misty Step that I have, where that's very short range.
I mean,
Yeah, or
guys
fucking
do
my
know that there's
dimension door.
there's a massive teleportation circle already in Arathia in case something happens to me.
Really?
Soldiers are at the ready.
10, don't say shite like that. That's fucking terrifying.
I always forget that. I forget. As if, like, all this fancy clothing was enough, wasn't enough that
Yeah, she's not just fancy, she's fucking royalty. I think we forget.
I looked at it, I was like, wow, those are pretty, and didn't even think a second anything else about it. We're traveling with the queen, for the god's sake, and I still forget sometimes that you are very, very, very high royalty.
Yeah, we're
I
traveling
mean,
with
technically, my
a
mother
king.
has the rightful throne.
a queen, 2 princesses, and then fucking vagabonds.
I got a fucking goddess, basically.
Hardly. I don't think so, because it's not like she's not.
Well,
she's
always in my eyes.
Still there.
Do stupid little.
Shut the fuck up, Alice!
I like to think that it's shut the fuck up, Magnus.
We saw you
Drop the
as,
accent.
as an actual goddess.
But that didn't really give me anything. That was more of them using me as a power source. That didn't really do anything to me.
Your magic
Still means
blew
you're
up an
powerful.
entire fucking island, and now nobody knows shit about it.
I don't know what that was though. That wasn't me.
Which-
That wasn't me.
Right.
Which, that means that you're about as powerful as my father.
I feel like
Damn.
you should really kick ass more in battle.
You think I would?
I mean, you do.
I do,
You do kick a lot of ass.
but I feel like maybe it's just because most of the power is turned towards
You know,
Making
kicking
sure
our asses
that
up off the
nobody-
ground.
basically.
When you do kick As Magnus says, you must also bash heads in.
It's very scary, but also extremely impressive. Anyways, we got off track.
Is your eyeliner done yet? You've been working on it for like the past, what,
Listen,
fucking 15
it's
minutes?
hard to get them to be twins, let alone be fucking siblings. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fucking done with my eyeliner. God damn. Put my fucking cap back on.
The tradition of makeup's always sort of confused me.
It's...
Oh, she's not.
Well, I mean, I always enjoy looking fancy. I just don't enjoy the responsibilities that come with it. Or the problems that come with it, either.
Right. You're not one for power.
Nah. I mean, it's nice to be powerful, but using it in a way that actually helps the people around you, not
Yeah,
using
I think
it
it'd be nice to
oppressing
have
people.
like the ability to sway
To sway.
some to sway
Oh,
it's
to
like some
have
situations.
sway.
To have sway, sorry, to change some situations or have a little bit of influence, but always use it for good. Although that's coming from somebody who's a lot of things that I've said while here on the mainland have not been taken well. So
Well, you absolutely had some sort of influence on my ancestors. They seem to follow you quite loyally.
objection! Those statues were made 20 years ago! Those are not your ancestors, boo!
Objection. There were entire fucking murals of your ass
Also
in temples.
20 years ago!
I feel like it was
20 years
much
ago.
older than 20 years. It was an ancient form
Cole
of
said it was
Aarakocra.
20 years ago!
But it was an ancient form of Aarakocra that was being written around.
We're gonna have to double check that, because I'm pretty
Uh,
sure it was only 20 years ago
Yes!
when I got...
Well, regardless of being my ancestors, people of my race,
Speaking of your ancestors, hold that thought.
okay.
Did your ancestors have scales?
What?
Scales?
This is so important to me, you don't understand. I have memories.
Of scaled
travelers.
birds.
Yes! Yes, when I
Like-
first...
Like dragons?
Yeah, like dragons?
No, they were mostly
No,
bird.
wait,
They were mostly
actually-
like you.
No, wait.
No,
that would
call me
actually... no, hang on.
Call me dragon head.
That, no, hang on. That would actually, fuck you. That would make sense. Because fucking... So, I noticed this while we were on Spectre
Dinosaurs.
Island.
Chickens.
No, I noticed this while we were on fucking Spectre Island. So, ancient Aarakocran and Draconic have the same root vowels.
Oh.
Okay.
So that could actually be the case.
It's really weird. No, it's really weird. So, they looked very similar to you, but you had more scales than feathers. Like, you had feathers, but
Was it like
there
still...
were scales.
Was it like a still upright humanoid with wings?
Yes, yeah. No, they would come and
Like-
visit
Like,
village.
what are those called? Dragon bones?
A dragonborn, but with wings.
No.
They don't have wings.
No, it was 100%. Because I remember when I first came into Cobalt, the day before I met all of you, I saw, I think... I swear I saw one. One Aarakocran. One or two, whatever. Stepping off of one of the airships. And I was like, oh my gosh.
That might have been myself and the, my guard back at home.
That would have made sense. Either way, I saw you, or whoever it was, and they reminded me so much of the birds that would visit our village back home that... But you just didn't have scales.
Well-
It was very confusing.
Is there
No.
anything else like that, or what? Just 10
In-
That was-
being scaly?
the
There were
books on-
snake people.
The fuck that.
In the books on those floating isles, they did teach us Draconic. Well, taught me. Not everyone there knows Draconic.
Taught me. Sorry.
No, there was also snake people, but I have yet to find anybody.
Snake people.
Snake. They were upright. I don't remember if they had arms or not, but they had like the body of a snake. But I
That's-
think they came to us for
I've heard stories of different
I don't
races
know actually.
throughout the years, specifically during and before the Great War.
I
Like-
guess all of these would be before if
all
I
of
have my
these-
history right.
All of these sound like they would
I
be
mean-
before the coalescence. The fucking.
It was what? The 30,000 years you spent in that cave.
36.
Maybe
keep
let's not
counting.
talk about that. Because last time it happened, you had a fucking brain break.
I still don't understand quite why that happened. Everything seems okay. I'm tired,
And you're still like,
but
other than being tired, you still feel okay?
mostly I feel there's like I don't know if you've ever had this. I
No,
feel
I've never had a brain break.
no, but I feel like there is a hole somewhere. And it's not like causing me to have any issues. But I feel like something's missing, but I don't know what.
Like,
Forgotten something.
Maybe it's similar to that feeling, but I don't know.
like you've just forgotten to do something?
Kind of.
Did
That's kind of
you-
the urge. It's almost like
You-
it's like I have a much significantly less part of my soul gone. But I don't know if that's just like a piece of longing. I feel
Let
mild
me ask you
emotions.
this,
I'm
Rue.
okay.
Okay, I was
But-
about to say.
Do you remember all of our ventures? Do you know where we've been? What we've done?
Oh yes. We met in Cobalt. We went to see, this is now testing my memory of Zoe and where the fuck we've been. I don't take notes.
Either.
The fucking Kings of the capital. And then we went to Reliquary.
Right?
Bo had his whole face down with the dude. Then we went to Spectre Isle. I learned a lot. Got the soul back.
Got the
Do you
soul
remember
back.
what you learned there? It's quite significant. I would
It's
Yeah,
say.
I
very-
feel
it's
like
very
that's very important
significant.
to your
Very
character.
significant. I'm Loth's champion. I spent 36,000 years in a cave.
Which, quick question, like, how is that
Yeah.
going, by the way? Do you have to, like, spread her name
I don't-
around
You talked
or
to Loth
something?
at all?
Or- yeah,
That's-
have you prayed
I
to
haven't
her
really spoken
much?
to. I've prayed to her, but I haven't really gotten any real
Feedback?
response. Whenever I first talked to her during the memory spell, she mentioned that she wanted me to spread her name to kind of give her back power, but also to clear her name as well, since she has such a bad reputation for some reason, which nobody has explained to me, by the way. I know she has a bad reputation. I've known that for years, but I don't know why.
Loth, if I remember correctly, just before
I know
start this
Bo
bullshit,
called her the Spider Queen.
Bo could tell you a lot more than I could, but from what I remember, she's the goddess of darkness and some monsters, the Spider Queen, and she was quote unquote like the oppressor of Drow, if that
Oh.
not I don't think oppressor is the right word, but like they were her mistress for a while. I think that's why Bo's mom was so like skittish with that kind of thing, since when she learned that, like, you know, a part of that kind of shit. She's not necessarily seen in a great light.
On Arathia, it seems as if Loth has been somewhat forgotten. We still teach about her in ways, but our religion is different.
Right. You mentioned the air genasi, correct? That they always that
Yes.
Well, you
um
guys, like, worship the elements, right?
Correct. Well, technically, we worship the deities that brought us the elements for our power. Like for the Dorathians, we typically worship the Chimera that brought us the element of air.
Huh.
what I'm just confused about is how that it changed and how it got separated because Arona's wife, Tithys, is also Loth.
What?
I don't know if I ever spoke about that with you. Same lady.
Same lady. So,
Same lady.
Mother
Just obviously she isn't really
of
worshipped.
stars and darkness and, like, quote unquote, all things bad.
Mhm.
Still Loth.
Mhm.
Is there any other version of Loth that, like, we should be aware of?
Within recorded history, it's often that civilizations will battle over their religious beliefs.
Mhm.
Maybe it's possible that a Loth-based civilization moved into this area and caused disruption.
It's possible. But either way. Oh.
I mean, we should probably, like, write this down and, like, get it, you know,
I'm gonna yeah.
Pulse,
more...
pulse.
I'm not even
Why is my camera off? What the fuck?
We should get
Oh
it,
dude.
like, we should write it down and get the facts straight with that kind of thing.
I will. I'm gonna make like a little journal entry on it.
You can make pamphlets.
Hi guys!
Hi.
Fellas, how are we?
Hola.
How's it going?
Neo.
So,
Okay.
we're gonna come back to the present really quick if you guys are done with your discussion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just
We're just
chatting.
chatting. We're just chatting.
All right. So, as that happens over with Bo and Lothric, Magnus and Daenerys, you two approach the Emberhide estate, arms linked together, if I remember correctly.
Mhm.
Let me just pull up the description for the Emberhide estate really quick.
And just to make sure I have, like, where we are, we're at the front of the Emberhide estate, right?
Yes, you are currently walking to the front of the Emberhide estate. So,
And,
as you walk towards the estate, oh, go ahead.
sorry, as, like, as, like, Bo's described previously, are there, like, exotic animals around us at all?
Yes, there are tons. There are animals from all over the Empire. There's axe-bladed rhino is like the one that Lothric can summon. There are, like, panthers. There's this really big fucking lizard. Like, really big. And it seems to be almost bipedal, but kind of hunched over. It's about the size of a small dog that's kind of running around. And that one, you can tell, like, people are actively trying to chase it and catch it. But it's pretty fast.
You have to actively make sure that Daenerys is going towards the Emperor Heights.
Yeah, I'm like, no, 10. 10.
It's like, but it's so big.
I
What
know,
is
it's
that
so
thing?
cool. I know, I want to, like, look at it too, but we have business. We have to
Look how fast it moves.
look how fast it moves.
It's like a dragon, but not.
It's like a dragon minus the wings. And we go to the Emberhide estate. I just wanted to know about, like,
Okay.
what kind of animals or anything.
So, before you even make it to what you realize is Emberhide land, you see automatons. A ton of automatons, and a lot of people roaming around you. And you realize you've entered the estate grounds when you start to see things that remind you, Magnus, a bit of home. Different grasses and shrubs from Ashmore that have been imported here. They're kind of gray, ashy coloring, with their bright berries, are completely offset from the rest of this green, verdant haven. And as you begin to walk, you see the main estate, this massive mansion with 2 wings and a large center building. And you begin to walk up it, and on either side of you, up along this pathway, is this long hallway of trees, planted in straight, perfect rows. This long dirt pathway underneath your feet. You see that tons of carts have dug their way through this pathway and left their own tracks, their own marks that they've been here, footprints, tons of people. As you get through the clearing, as you clear through the trees, rather, you notice that the grounds of these shrubs and things are being tended to, and off the top of your head, you can count at least 8 different slaves. Wearing shackles and shitty clothing, they are tending the grounds of this estate. The estate itself is massive. The landscape alone would cover about 55 acres and has 13 buildings in total. 12 of them are behind this massive estate in a large semicircle. These are the servant and slave quarters. Of all the houses itself, though, the estate has 25 rooms that you can count from windows. Each room, looking through the windows that you see, have been decorated almost like Abe Gromore's estate. Large, massive glass chandeliers and animal rugs litter the floors and the ceilings. The tables themselves have gold engravings and grommets on them to keep them looking nice and fresh, and everything that you can see just from glancing through the windows is very expensive. The main entrance has 2 massive doors made of what you would immediately recognize, Rue, as Laquarian wood. Traveling through... or not Rue, sorry, Tanaris. My mistake. My mistake.
We all panicked for a second, like, she's not supposed to be here!
Why do I do that constantly with Tanaris and Rue? I don't get it! What you recognize Tanaris immediately as Laquarian wood. This strong, hardy wood was one of the first things you noticed when you got into Livlicker. And you come to the front of the doors, and on the front of the doors are these 2 phoenixes with 1 bright, gleaming gemstone in the middle of them. These gemstones act as knockers, if you would like to.
Stop it! I was
Joey,
thinking
you're
the same
fucking
thing.
Mike.
Stop.
Well,
Shall we?
Tanaris will
Can
pick
I?
it up, or if
Can I?
it's like a knocker, I don't know.
Mage hand the knocker.
Yes. As you begin to summon Mage Hand, you watch as the spell forms and then dissipates. And you recognize immediately the anti-magic field.
Good to know. And we will knock. I will grab it
Okay.
and knock.
You grab the gemstone and... We're gonna take a 5-minute break.
Sick. Sorry, Aaron. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just had to check.
So Bowen, Austin, or Kate and Austin, I would ask very politely if you please don't say anything about what has transpired until we get to you again.
Oh,
Gotcha.
dude.
LMAO. I'm gonna go make a sandwich. I'm very hungry.
I'm kind of
Okay,
snacky too, but I already
Guys,
had.
wait, before you go, can you look at all the shortbread I made? Because I filled this fucking tin.
Oh, dude, is it
Damn,
good?
Paul.
Yeah, dude.
I'm so
Ah, yay! I'm so glad it came out good.
I love shortbread.
I don't think I've ever seen one of those containers actually filled with cookies before. That's usually crafting supplies.
Yeah, no, I never see those with actual fucking cookies in them. It's always sewing supplies, without fucking fail.
Always. So, yeah, but like, why the fuck would you
I
do
bought
that?
this one with cookies in it.
They seem like they'd be kind of bland. Just
The cookies? They're all shortbread, dude.
Well, yeah, but and shortbread seems like it'd be kind of bland.
Fuck you, Zoe. Shortbread's
Not-
delicious.
Okay, look, we've already decided that I don't have any say when it comes to food and food opinions, so this should not
You're
come as a
attacking me
surprise.
and my shortbread, alright?
Not your
that's the first
shortbread.
level of
I'm
things.
attacking shortbread as a whole.
That's even worse! I thought you liked my cookies.
I like the fact that you bake. I think that's awesome.
You've had my shortbread. You told me it was good.
I've never had your shortbread cookies before. I've never had your shortbread cookies.
Are you
before.
sure?
Let's rephrase this. When would I have had your shortbread cookies?
I brought them to Mosaic all the time.
I wasn't friends with you in Mosaic.
It doesn't matter. I brought them to class.
Was this when Brianna Ashelman was in our class?
Yeah.
Mm,
Also, way to go by just doxing somebody.
that's fine.
Every time, man.
I know. I have no memory of trying the shortbread cookies.
Maybe you just didn't like me.
I mean, that was not true. I will tell you that for a fact. I thought you didn't like me, but...
You just never talked to me, dude.
Yeah, I was scared. Hold on. Taking off my headphones. Why are you dying? Stop fucking dying. What's your deal, dude?
Cold Bowen Lotrick.
It's cold. I just don't.
You have no idea how true that is, Alice.
Ah!
Better place than you?
I was joking!
Ugh. Fuck. Are we okay? These are a lot of very... Kate, what's going on, man? How you feeling? How it be? How it do?
Doing okay.
I'm fantastic.
I know
voice
you
kinda-
are. You
my
have
voice
this...
kinda
Fantastic.
hurts.
I'm Aaron.
What's up? Nah, I'm good.
Hey Cole,
Alright.
so we were sorry, are we back?
Go ahead.
Sorry, I had a question because we were talking like in character and everything. And we got onto the conversation of like pre-Aarakocrans and the snake people that Rue knew about, or like used to know about. The Aarakocran ancient language, was that on Spectre Island?
That was a different language, not the ancient one.
It wasn't the ancient one?
But the snake people aren't the ancient Aarakocrans. Rue did know the ancient Aarakocrans, though.
Yeah.
They had scales!
They do have scales.
And would Magnus know about like the snake people? Like,
No, nobody
Okay.
would.
okay.
I have yet
That's,
to find
that is long dead.
So just to also double confirm, the statues in temples and murals on Spectre Island, those were made about 20 years ago by the time that we visited them, right?
Yeah.
Ish. Okay.
Okay.
What I
Interesting.
thought...
It would be closer to 50 years.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay, I'll write that down. Thank you. That's all I had.
Alright,
Yep, we good. Thank
welcome
you.
back. Daenerys.
Yeah,
Und Magnus. This is me playing with your strings.
Stop it.
Making my little balls bounce up and down.
Stop bouncing your balls.
I'm bouncing my dolls, not my balls. As the door... It takes a couple seconds before one of the doors opens a little bit, and in front of you, excuse me, you see what looks to be a dwarf that has had his ears cut off. His head has been shaved, and he has no ears. He's wearing very like rags, basically, and he is standing there. As he opens the door, he just looks at you.
Magnus, do you know any Dwarvish?
We've come for an audience with the Ember Hides on behalf of King Oslo Basilius.
The dwarf kind of averts his eyes, nods his head, closes the door for a second. Give me a perception check, you two.
Yes, sir.
What time is it? It's probably around 1 p.m., so... Oh, I have to remember who was there at this time. Who was there at this time? Continents, Lenaroll, states, statums, Solili, Emberhide family. 22?
Sorry, I'm waiting for my thing to load. 16.
16! Tanaris, you pick up on a voice that goes, right, very well. Get a move on. As silence happens, for a split second you think they're not going to open the door, and then the door... And now in front of you, you see a woman, probably middle-aged about. She is shorter than the both of you. She's 5'6", unless Tanaris, how tall are you?
I'm pretty tiny. I think
Okay.
I don't
By
remember.
4, I thought.
She's probably taller than you. Her clothes are opulent. These are beautiful. And they're not new. They're old. They're a bit older, a bit from a previous generation Magnus, but they're top of the line. And she has her hair tied back. You see that she stands at a slightly below average height, but is relatively good looking for what she is. Unlike most fire genasi, though, she's a fire genasi. She doesn't take particularly good care of her hair. I was wrong, it's not tied back. She, again, unlike most female fire genasi, she's cut her hair into like this short bob. And she's not wearing any jewelry. But she looks at the two of you, she says, you two are the representatives for the king that's in town.
But Daenerys will do like a very illustrious bow and be like, "Yes, my lady."
She will do a very brief curtsy. Very well. I don't think that we need to go into too many formalities. I'm Incy. I am currently... It doesn't matter. She extends her hand to you, Tanaris. My name's Incy Amberhide. It's nice to meet you.
And she'll take her hand, kind of like politely.
Gently.
Yeah.
And she extends her hand to you, Magnus.
I shake it. Just normally.
You shake it. Okay.
I am Princess.
Oh
Dorothy
shit! No,
of the
I'll do the hand
Blessing
kiss thing. Sorry, I fucking.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot what we were doing for a second. I was
I'm
in
like,
my own
oh,
brain of like.
Okay.
I was
Princess
panicking for a second. My bad.
Dorathian of the High Floating Isles of Racia. Across the eastern seas.
Oh, I guess we do have to do the formalities. I am Incy Amberhide, heiress to the Amberhide throne, I suppose. If it is a throne, I'm not sure. That's what they call it. And you are?
Magnus Centauri of the Wildstorm, charge of Tenaris Tarathian.
Very well. Well, come in. Do you two enter the building?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so as you enter and go past her, she closes the door behind you, and you are met by two grand staircases. Each curve around and go up to a single landing, which then leads to the two adjacent wings, as well as two doors on your left and right. In front of you is a big fucking rug, and the largest chandelier either of you have ever seen. In front, like heading down past through the staircase, you do see a doorway that leads into what looks to be a dining room with a very large table and a very expensive set of tableware. She says, my brother, the speaker, Garth, he's not gonna be in for a little while yet. He's out doing something. If you want, I could get one of the servants to cook up something if you're hungry, or anything like that. I'm not really sure what to do. This never really happens.
I mean, we can wait for him. However you wish for us to spend that time.
Is Garth your seat table? Or your seat at the table, I should ask.
Yes, Garth is the seat at the table. He's the speaker for the Emberhide family and for the entire southern region of the Emberhide owned land out here.
Can I, just out of like fucking if I can I have like a vibe check from this lady, or would that be like an insight or something?
Roll an insight check. What are you trying to gauge exactly?
I'm trying to ascertain if she's like, if this is a facade or if she's actually kind of this quote unquote chill.
Okay, sure.
Is 16.
You can tell something's up, but you're really not sure what.
Okay.
Well, my lady, you have quite a beautiful estate.
Oh, well, thank you. Sorry, I'm taking a drink of tea. Yes, it's rather nice. I do like living here. There's enough place or space for all of us, and as long as the servants don't get out of line, we're having a right time.
Of course.
Do we want to maybe grab some chairs at the dining room? I mean, we have our own living room, but Garth doesn't really like anybody to be in there without him being here.
Yeah, sure. Let's go to the dining room, I suppose.
Sure, whatever's
Very well.
best for you.
So she takes off in front of you.
As she takes off in front of us, can I very stealthily, like, try to ring my bell? I know it's silent for magma.
Yeah, roll a sleight of hand check.
Oh, hell yeah. 25.
25. She didn't notice anything, at least as far as you can tell.
Okay. And does magma appear?
Lothric, do you have a question?
I have a question. I really gotta use the bathroom. I'm getting sick to my stomach.
Go ahead.
Keep this going for a little bit
You're
before
good.
you switch. Thank you.
The hot sauce.
It's the hot sauce.
It is.
That's us.
What a fucking nerd. Magma does appear, yes. Let me roll a stealth check for Magma really quick. You tell Magma anything?
Quiet.
Okay, so he immediately as he like appears and like in front of you, he begins to like go into a play stance and like open his mouth to yap and he go quiet and he goes
No.
and just stops.
Can I like motion the fucking living room like, hey, go sniff around, see what you can find on like syndicate smelling stuff, and then come back to my side.
Sure, let me roll a check for him.
Not like all of that. I just want him to get like syndicate senses, like if he smells any kind of drow in the area.
Well, he rolled an intelligence check to understand if you were talking about something. He got a natural 20, so he's going to
Hell yeah! Just
and shoot off into a wing of the house.
Love that little guy.
love my buddy. Ah, I love him. But yeah, we'll follow along.
Okay, awesome. You enter into the dining room, and at that, we're going to switch to Rue.
Yay! Where am I?
You are currently. Don't worry, you're not counted out of the session. You are currently in Bo's mom's house. You can be doing anything you would like to be doing if you want to.
Okay. While I'm sitting here alone with my silly little thoughts, I would like to summon the cats, the army that I have acquired.
Okay, so you open the can of tuna, and all of a sudden you hear
Yeah! Yeah!
as a black cat in a sheet comes through the door.
My
It is-
boy!
It is followed by two more. You see a very fluffy, very like uptight walking Persian cat. Very white as it walks in. And it kind of just sits in a corner with its like tail wagging as it surveys what's going on. And then the next cat that walks in is this scraggly, scrunkly, fucking, like dirty, matted hair alley cat.
Bro looks like Squanchy from Rick and Morty.
Yeah. He looks like he would, if he was a human, he would do meth.
What kind of cat is he? Sorry.
He is probably just like a alley calico cat. Like he's just
Okay.
very like this is a cat.
This is a cat. Okay.
This is a cat.
Oh, buddy!
It walks in and immediately just races up to the can of tuna and begins eating as the sheeted one kind of just comes up to you and you hear it.
Azza! Hello, Azza!
So are the other two
Yes,
cats
Alice.
not sheeted?
They are not sheeted. That is correct.
Interesting.
Azza's my only sheeted boy. Hello, Azza. So I guess I'm kind of gonna like go up to the Persian one and kind of like bend down and kind of be like,
Okay.
hello.
Are you going to? What are you doing?
Kind of like extend my hand, like kind of towards it, not
Towards it?
onto it, towards
Do the-
it, so I can
Do the hand sniff
And, like,
thing.
Do the
do the hand
thing.
sniff, do the sniff, you know.
Do the sniff.
Why don't you give me a dexterity saving throw?
Oh
Son of a
no!
bitch, this cat's gonna be a dick. Okay, hang on. I had like every dice out except for a fucking d20. That was stupid of me. Here's one. Okay. Oh shit! What's my dex modifier? It's not good. That's a 4.
A 4? You're going to take a point of slashing damage as the cat and just slices your hand.
Ow! Owie! Why would you do that? Okay. So I'm gonna go like immediately like back up and be like, ow! That wasn't very nice. Do you want the tuna? You're welcome to go over there. And kind of like stand up and kind of motion to it.
The cat just stares at you, looks at the tuna, and stares at you.
Okay. I'll be here. Let me know if you need anything. I'm gonna go walk over to the scraggly ass mangy one.
This thing's fucking chowing down, dude. It is eating this shit.
Hell
It's
yeah!
not even paying attention to you. It's just fucking eating.
Can I like very, very gently, very softly, a little bit more hesitant now, kind of like reach over and like gently try to like pet it behind the ears?
It totally lets you. It like you hit it and it kind of stops eating for a second, and it just keeps eating.
Biggest stupidest smile on my face. Like, I have to think of names for both of you.
Asshole and crunchy.
Not. So I guess
Like a
I'm
Jimmy John's sandwich. Cold and crunchy.
Yeah. So I guess I'm going to continue to just kind of observe all of these cats.
I wish you could talk to them because I have personalities for them,
Oh my
each
god.
individually.
If only
The
we were a
Calico's a
druid.
fucking crackhead. Talks really,
Whenever
really fast.
Tiny gets back, you have to summon them again.
Dude, today, I'm gonna walk up to everybody as soon as everybody's back and be like, I don't care about your missions, look at my cats!
Hang on, really quickly, I gotta see something. I don't know if you're able to talk to them mentally.
Is Bo's mom allergic to cats?
I think they work similar to Palisman, that's what I thought.
I mean, outside of game, Cade's mom is allergic to cats, and sometimes Cade, so it's up to Cole.
Is Bo allergic to cats?
That'd be funny.
I
Oh!
don't think so.
You can communicate with them telepathically!
Ah! Yippee!
The voices!
This is great news!
The voices!
Yippee!
What would you like to say to your cats?
Well, first and foremost, probably an apology to Azza. I'm gonna go up and be like, I'm sorry that it's been so long since they've brought you out.
So, for the first time, you hear Az's voice as it ain't no problem. I've just been chasing the celestial mice.
Oh! That's so good to hear. That's awesome, buddy. I'm so glad. Have you gotten to acquaintance yourself with the other two? Are they nice? Well,
I think I am positively nice, you hear from the Persian cat.
let's
As she
go!
And I don't believe what you tried to do to me, befuddle my beautiful coat, was very nice at all.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that was, so you're very much a physical contact kind of cat. Is that what I'm
With a
understanding?
request of you, physical contact, when please.
Okay, that's fine. Is there anything you would like from me to maybe make up for it for my, absolutely unruly attempt?
I appreciate the offer. Another can of tuna would suffice.
Absolutely. It'll be here for you whenever, you require it.
No, I'm not done eating this shit.
fucking New Yorker.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insinuate that we would kick you out. You guys can
Because
share.
I'm leaving.
No, that's okay. You guys can share. Like
I won't be sharing with that mange-covered filth. You want to know filth, lady? Come here and touch me.
Okay, don't do that. No, guys, no. Well, look. You do look a little bit, forgive my bluntness, a little unruly. Would you be interested in maybe being a little cleaned up?
So it kind of like stops eating for a second and looks at you. You see this like wild intelligence behind its eyes that says, "Clean." I don't remember the last time I was clean. I don't know if I can handle it.
We could try cleaning off a small part of you and see how you feel about that. And if you're uncomfortable, then I won't do anything else. And if you're comfortable with it, I could always do the rest.
I don't know. And then you hear Azza kick in as he says, "Just trust her. She's not led me astray." Alright, fine.
Okay. So, what parts of you would you be willing to volunteer that I clean for you? I want this to be up to you. I don't want to do anything that you really don't want to do.
Well, I suppose the queen over there would like it if my paws were a bit more clean.
I would. You would be trucking mud all over my domain.
Okay. We'll do that. So, is it okay if I pick you up, or are you very much independent? I know.
So as you're saying that, all three of them go and like arch their back and just scatter. And you hear a very should I come back, or as you see Greaves in the doorway.
Let's go! Oh no, I am. No, it's okay.
He
These
came
are-
looking at the camera like, why does he know where I live?
These are. I'm so sorry. I didn't expect you to be here.
No, it's all right. It's just, I mean, you're kind of taking the whole babying your animals thing a bit too far, I think.
I don't know. I've never. What can I do for you, Greaves? Sir.
Don't call me sir.
Okay.
Well, excuse me. He kind of walks in and closes the door behind him and takes off his gloves and sets them down. And you see on his satchel, he's carrying like a pretty big satchel. He says, well, more of like, what can I do for you guys? I got the items you requested for the heist. So I got that potion of invisibility, and then those 5 potions of greater healing, and then I got you some diamonds.
Oh, perfect. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
It took a little while to steal, so try not to use them all at one place.
No, the goal is to not do that. I would love to not even need any of these, that everything goes very well, but it's kind of one of those, if things go sour, they'll really help in the long run, especially the diamonds.
So he takes the bag off of his like satchel, and you hear as he sets down the bag on like the bed you're adjacent to. I'm assuming you're in a bedroom. That's what I had.
Yeah, I'm in a spare bedroom upstairs still.
So what plan do you guys have so far?
So right now, Daenerys and Magnus are at the estate. They're doing, a bit of, I think, delegate work for the king, but they were also going to try and get some information while they were there on the best, we talked about it before, on the best ways that we could perhaps get through inconspicuously. I don't know how they were going to do it. We talked about several different ways.
Right, I remember talking about that. Where are Where's Bo and Lothric?
I would. You know, they were going to go to the apothecary, in Gold Test, I believe that's what it's called, in Gold Test. They haven't been back in a while.
There's not an apothecary in Gold Test.
I'm sorry, I don't... There's not an apothecary in Gold Test.
No,
Well,
the
that's-
only apothecary is gonna be in Sandrum.
That's where Lothric said Lothric had gone there. Did Lothric describe the lady? I feel like Lothric
Did
described
Lothric describe the lady? I don't remember.
Lothric, did you describe the lady?
He talked about the lady and the fact that there was a demon there.
He did say that.
Oh, he did mention that. Okay, okay. So he described...
Is that the sound of Lothric's corpse? The sound of his soul leaving his body?
God. Lothric mentioned this place where he went to, where
drooling.
there was this lady. She didn't really walk, he mentioned. She just kind of floated. She had long hair. He also mentioned a demon being there.
What?
That's what he mentioned.
What?
I don't know.
Alright,
I'm sorry. It's not very helpful.
Magnus,
I was-
now would be a really good time for the mind thing. He says out loud.
mind.
Does it work like that?
I don't believe so. I don't believe so. I'm assuming you're talking about the message thing that...
Is that what it's called? I know that he just talks into my mind, and it really creeps me out. Like, does he know what I'm thinking at all times?
No.
Good, because between you and me, at first I thought he was a woman.
A lot of people... We went to town the other day, and somebody else also thought that. It was extremely entertaining. But no, he doesn't think your thoughts. It doesn't initiate until he initiates it.
Oh,
And you'll
okay,
know
okay.
when he initiates it. So
Got it.
no worries for you.
Did Lothric and Bo say when they were gonna get back from the demon woman?
No, they just mentioned they were going to go early so they'd be back before the heist. But they're not back. And I had a little bit of a medical mishap this morning, so I wasn't able to go with them.
Well, I'm assuming it's woman stuff, so I'm not gonna go too far into that, but,
Rue just fucking bedroom in hands in her face. That was the funniest thing I've ever seen Zoe do. She just fucking...
straight
I would
cover in the face.
imagine. I would imagine Graves hears it. Dun, dun.
Oh my god, you're blushing so hard, Zoe.
So funny! I'm assuming that's a woman thing.
Okay, moving on.
Do we have to go look for them? I mean, you have some time for the heist still. You got like 3 days.
We could, although I'm not sure where to start. All I know is it's in Gold Test.
Well, that is the largest area of the entire city, so
I know,
they could
and
be.
I
Did he
don't
give
have-
you a location, an area, anything, a description?
DM, did you do that?
Lothric, did he do that?
Lothric, did you do that?
I mean, he mentioned the name.
He did! That's great! What is it?
It was the or something like that.
Sorry.
The what?
It was the Demon's Ladle, I think.
Lothric, you gain inspiration for remembering that.
Okay. Should I roll a history check to see if I remember that?
Roll a history check to see if you remember that.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Where's my sound effect?
What sound effect?
Oh, I could play that, sure.
What?
I do that. Here we go. For 1 sec, I gotta scroll up here.
I'm gonna turn up my volume.
I forgot that I had those.
I kind of did too. I
Did
messed
it-
around with your soundboard
did
while
it
I
just
was there
skip it while
last
I-
summer, but I forgot
What?
you had it.
Get out of
You
my way,
did?
phone.
Well, not mess with it. I just tested it out. It played.
Is it playing the music?
No.
No.
Hang on 1 second. I have to fucking tell it to play it. Fucking. Why is this fucked up?
I need to take off my hoodie. I'm warm. Fuck you guys.
So Lothric, you gain inspiration for remembering that. There's your themes playing. That's a good idea to play the themes every time inspiration happens. I like that. Good job, Austin.
You're
I
welcome.
would play it again, but it's kind of long.
I fucking
Um,
love that. Ugh.
Pretty sick, pretty sick, pretty sick. That being said, what were you saying, Rue?
I got a 13 on that history check.
You did have an aneurysm, so the DC is gonna be higher. You don't remember the name.
Son of a bitch.
The
Stupid
dog's
aneurysm.
spoon.
The dog spoon. That's
You
good.
definitely know it's like something ladle or spoon or like something.
Kitchen utensil.
It has the name spoon or ladle or scoop in the name.
Scoop.
Well,
Scoop. There's something
You
spoon.
can. I understand. I understand. I've never heard of a location in the city named that. So let's just go outside and see if anybody else knows.
Okay.
So, as you're doing that,
Can my cats come with me?
yes, your cats.
Yippee.
They last for a full day. That is correct.
So excited.
As it's happening, we're going to go back over to Lothric and Bo. Right quickly. Right quickly. Ein Moment.
Ein. Drei.
Cade.
Zwei. Oh shit.
So,
Stay with me, homie.
Lothric, as you come to and the dust clears, you feel like you're being crushed to death under the rubble of the building. What would you like to do?
Can I attempt to call out Bo's name and try to move?
Yeah. Why don't you give me just see if Bo, yeah, just call out his name. Go ahead.
Bo! Where are you? Can you hear me?
There's no response.
Okay, I would like to try to move.
Bo, give me a death saving throw. Lothar, give me a strength saving throw at disadvantage, please.
Okay. Is my sword lost in the rubble?
It is.
And I can't use any of those abilities without my hand on the sword, can I?
Without your hand touching the sword, yeah.
Fuck. Uh, 12.
You push against the rubble, trapping your chest and your legs, but it doesn't budge. Bo, give me another death saving throw.
Can I make a fist and try to channel energy and cast Thunderous Smite and slam it into the ground.
Really quick before you do that. I need you to roll me a d20, please.
I got a 12.
Okay. So unfortunately, you drop concentration on the only spell you had linked between you and Bo that could have healed him. You wanted to do Thunderous Smite, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look. Give me just one moment. I have to find the frickin'...
I have it if you want me to read it.
So... I'm gonna say no, because you don't have a weapon to imbue this into. You can try something else, though.
Okay. Fuck. I guess I could. Bo would not count as a fiend, even with his thing. Fuck. Can I try yelling for help?
Give me just a second, because I'm gonna try to help you really quick. I'm gonna see. Why don't you see if any of your healing spells require you to see the person or to touch them for me? As you're doing that, you do notice that your head is clear, but you are sitting in darkness.
Okay. Just give me 1 sec. I gotta fucking.
Take your time. Why don't we take a
Figure all my
10-minute break
stuff.
while you do that? Yes, Kate, do you have a question?
And I roll my last saving.
Give me a death saving throw. Don't... It doesn't go into effect yet until Lothric uses his next action.
Fellas, gentlemen, what the fuck happened?
I think I got something. Can I use detect good and evil?
We are on a 10-minute break.
Oh fuck.
Aren't you supposed to be looking for a healing spell, though?
Yeah, you should be looking for a healing spell, but you can use that if it's a bonus action, I guess.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Man.
If you can, heal him first. If you have, like, mask cure wounds, can't he, like, anchor that on himself and it has, like, a radius or some shit?
If he does Aura of Vitality again, he can probably heal him. It doesn't say anything about you being able to see the creature, it just says verbal. It's the only component, but it is a concentration spell.
Well, that's good. Awesome. Is that your leg? What did you do?
I dropped my big ass lovely UV light on my foot.
Wait.
Boob, this is my
Ow.
boob. This is the thing that is in my shirts. I got two of them. They go right here. Boob.
Boom.
Boob. But yeah, we had a fun little we had a fun little talk sesh.
I'm not cooled down. I'm still warm.
It's kind of warm in my room too.
I think it's like 65 in their room. It's not warm in here. I just am.
I gotta throw up.
Go throw up.
Bleh.
I will cry.
Bleh.
No. No thanks.
You know what we haven't done in for fucking ever? To see which D20
What?
is gonna fuck us over this session.
Oh, I should do that because something tells me
Thank God it's not
if I
flight
get
time.
there in time, I need a D20.
You just find a fucking collapsed building and you're not gonna know what the fuck it is.
I know, that's what I'm scared of because obviously I'm gonna see a collapsed building and be like, oh, unfortunate. And unless I know that there's a
building.
sign.
Unless there's like a broken sign like, oh, the Devil's Ladle.
Then I'll be like,
So
where are they?
if they die in there, it might be a while till we even know.
It'll be a long
Yep.
while till we know.
Yep.
Longer than you know.
They
Yep,
will just
so
fucking
that's-
disappear, and then we won't be able to find him.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be good. That would... Because both of them, from the sounds of it, are kind of in a really shitty spot. Right?
In a pickle.
In a pickle. That's... yeah. That's
Way to put it.
chunky day.
DK. Chunky's dead.
Ugh. Man, poor Root. She just
Aneurysm.
Fucking
Two
dreams.
friends die one day. But you got two cats though.
Day! But I do have 2 cats. And I can communicate with them. I'm so upset that I didn't do this before.
I.
enter, none leave the Cumder Dome.
Oh no.
No.
I fucking love the voice for the Skrunkly cat.
I love him. He's
him.
my fave. Aside from Ozzy, he's my favorite.
I
Posh cat. I don't know about that
love
one.
the Persian cat, dude.
The,
I love her.
the new
I love her.
cats
She's really funny.
named Asshole
but-
and Crunchy.
No, I have names for them. Ooh, we are not using the liquid core. That's a nat one.
Miss
the
Asshole.
fuck
Miss
outta here.
Lady. Lick my nuts. Sorry.
Okay, and green dice is also a natural
Go ahead
one.
and lick my nuts.
Okay, glass die. Cole's cursed glass die is actually the best today.
Oh no.
So if that's any premonition of how this is going to go.
L. Big L.
Yeah, no, it's not great. We're in trouble. Although it's been a little bit since I've used it, so I'm hoping that maybe the curseness is...
Maybe the curses jumped to a
Less-
different die since they've all been in a bag
God,
for a
that would-
while.
Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be swell? It's not gonna happen, but it'd be nice. Oh.
O'Reilly.
But man, I was just trying. Shut up.
Auto parts. Ow!
Ow!
That's what.
But no, I was
Lothric
trying
said
to have a
whenever
great
the
bonding
building hit
moment
him.
with my cats. But now I like enjoy the cats like so much. They're gonna be out all the time. Like goofy ass fucking cats.
Well, you better spread the word of Philonrath, our Lord and Savior.
I know. Well, fuck. I've got 2 gods to fucking spread the name of.
And you haven't even done one of them.
I need to chat with Wolf. That's what I need to do. I need to have a good old buddy chat of hey.
Make some.
What do?
Make some pamphlets.
Yeah. What do?
Graffiti.
How do I-
Graffiti a temple every now and again.
How give name without being lynched? What do?
Would she even like comprehend the mortal vowels of vowels A-E-I-O-U, sometimes Y, the mortal values of getting lynched?
I think so because she openly like said to me like she was like, I know my name isn't very revered right now.
What are we talking about? Lynching? What?
Lolf. I'm like, how am I
Oh.
gonna share a name without being lynched?
pamphlets.
I need to have a chat with her. Me and her need to have a one-to-one
Deface-
girls' day spa day.
Deface a public temple.
That's not how we do things. That is the opposite of what to do,
We
especially with
overthrow
girls.
the government.
Okay, look, that's on the to-do list, but I don't want to.
Listen, this lady that they were fighting sounds like that ticket. Like, but like the worst way possible.
Yeah,
So I think we missed that train.
I know. I should have. Fuck! I'm so angry. I had an aneurysm. I could have gone there and should have been like, "We're lifting gods up." I'm like, Ayo,
I worship Lolth.
eh, and I would have realized that like they're doing it for a very, very, very
For a very
not
bad
good
reason. Good people in a
For a
bad
very not good
situation for
reason.
good reasons.
It's like,
Are we good people?
Hey, Lawful.
It's a good reason. What do you mean?
Yeah.
What's their reason?
They want their gods to be the ones on top.
Right, but they want to take down other gods.
We also
Yeah.
don't know which gods.
I don't want that. Yeah, that's true. We don't know which
It's
gods.
another
Amir's
fucking-
allowed because Amir is strength.
It's another fucking, like, trail back to the Thousand Armed.
It's another fucking arm of the 1,000 arms.
Sorry,
It's
Zoe,
another
you were saying.
arm.
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, that's okay.
Emir can stay because he represents
Amir can
strength.
stay because Amir's strength and
I keep losing my fucking phone.
hated, pretty much.
Mhm.
So I imagine Lolth is probably on that list.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
obviously, I don't think for the right reasons. Where mine is like, I'm clearing her name because Lolth ain't actually bad. I think she's like, Lolth is bad, we're gonna fuck everyone up. That's the guess, the assumption. However, if she's in that building, I don't think I'm gonna be able to talk to her. So, that's where we're at.
What if she goes, "Child of Lolth, I smell you."
I smell bitches in here.
I smell Rue stumbling onto the fucking crash site of that is Bo and Lothric. I smell bitches in there.
Fuck,
Oh,
they're my bitches.
They're
Why
my
are you in here?
How much longer for that break? 2 minutes or 4?
I don't know.
We
Oh, I was just
actually no.
me off.
Oh.
No, I was doing Cole because he took a picture of his setup, and I
I
assumed
was
that
sending
he
it
has
to my
Discord
oldest
up.
brother.
Your oldest
Hello,
brother.
oldest
So
brother.
I posed
Um,
and then flipped it off because that's my other default.
Nice.
was
we
so
return. Welcome back to the world of Arakrisha.
Thanks.
Last we left off, Lothric is pinned beneath some rubble, and Bo is unresponsive. Lothric, sitting here under the crushing weight of this rubble, what would you like to do?
I want to cast Locate Object. Envision Bo's wedding ring. Since the first time it appeared in my hand after that incident, the dream.
I don't see you having locate object on your character sheet. Or are you trying
in
to
my-
use a charge of your whisper? Because that's a bonus action. You can do that as a non-action.
I mean, I got Locate Object in my spell list.
I'm giving you a choice to do a
Oh.
better thing, which is use your ability.
Okay, I would like to use my whisper.
I definitely do not see locate object in your spell list, but go ahead.
Okay, yeah, I would like to use my whisper, please.
Roll a d10 for me.
I'm gonna use my chaos ability, so I
Okay.
can re-roll that. I got an 8.
You envision the ring, and almost like, because this is the first time you've ever done this, you envision the ring by closing your eyes and open them, and you see a purple thread connecting you through to the rubble, and you can see it almost going through like X-ray, connecting about 10 feet away.
Okay.
You have an action left.
Is there any way that I can use Misty Step and teleport next to Bo?
So you've already used your bonus action to do that.
Oh shit. And I have an action left. I'm gonna try and channel the lightning in my veins one last time to use 1/1000 to teleport next to him.
Okay. Using the last 2 charges, roll a d10 for me.
I got a 9.
You you teleport right next to Bo. Bo, the last one, takes effect. Bo has a piece of rubble pinning his arm, his entire right side of his body, not including his head is out, down, but you are next to him in a small clearing.
Okay. Can I place my hands on any part of his body and use lay on hands to heal him for 50 hit points?
You lay your hands on Bo's body, and pouring as much heart and energy and power and faith in your God as you can. You give it your all, but nothing happens.
Fuck.
Oh, you need to wake up. And I'm gonna like shake him to try to wake him up.
Nothing changes.
I'm basically gonna scream out my God's name, pleading for help. Amir, please. Please help me. I can't lose him. Please. Not like this. Not again.
Why don't you roll a D100 for me?
I got a 46.
Your words are met by empty, stagnant air.
Can I attempt to push the rubble off of him?
Give me a strength check, please.
I got a natural 20.
You don't know if it's your adrenaline or the want to fix what's happened, but with ease, you clear the rubble off of him. His body lays there. As the realization hits you that Bo Ironbelt, protector and guardian of Daenerys Baratheon, inventor and planner of the Band of the Wildstorm, is dead. That's where we're going to end tonight's session. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like on both platforms. Have a good night.